Hello, hello, hello. Uh, well, welcome to If You See KBK. I see I've got one of you there, and it's probably just me. But I just wanted to come on and celebrate my 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm hoping that a bunch of Foodies Vacation Travel will come in and pop in and say hello. Marshmallow will obviously be joining us for the live today. Well, hey, Keisha H, how are you? Nice of you to join me. So this is If You Seek Amy K, so this is my cruising channel, and I just wanted to celebrate that I hit my 1,000 subscriber mark and was able to hit my little button and turn my little money sign on on my channel yesterday. And I just really, really want to thank Willie from, I think it's Willie's Desert. Willie, I'm sorry. If you come on, I'm so sorry. I forgot the name of your channel. But Willie and his friends for getting me over the 1,000 subscriber mark, and my friend Jill for strong arming some of her friends into subscribing yesterday. Thank you so much, Keisha. I really appreciate it. Oh, well, hello. How are you? Nice to see you. I see you commenting on my videos all of the time. And I don't usually go live on this channel because I go live on my weight loss channel all of the time. My next cruise is May, and I have 20 something days till I leave out of here and head to Rome, Italy, and take a cruise out of Civitavecchia, I think is how it's called. Going to Naples, Ephesus. Wow. I showed my brother this. Oh, well, thank you so much, Keisha. I really, really appreciate it. That's the first money I've made on YouTube on this channel. Thank you. Woohoo. Woohoo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, oh, thank you so much. And thank you, everybody. You know what, Grace? I probably could fit you in my cabin because I did get a cabin by myself. It's inside. Oh, Oh, you know what? I apologize in advance. Don't know that I've set up my Nightbot for this channel. Um, Oopsie. I'm sorry. Man, I need to turn that off. Nightbot is very sensitive. Yeah, you know what? On my other channel, I have it completely turned off, but I'm using my studio for my other channel, and I assume that it would be the same Nightbot, but I guess I need to go fix it. I don't know that I can fix it while I'm on the live without like breaking anything. You know what? Let me try and see if I can fix it on my iPad. Maybe not. Okay, that's my other channel. Oh, how do I switch? That's the problem that I have when I have two channels. Um, on under, like I have two channels under the same email address that it can be a bit difficult. Let's see if I can do this. Continue, continue. Sorry about this, guys. Yes, here we go. Chat I'm gonna turn all this stuff off. Okay, I turned that off, and so you should be able to spam away with emojis and all that good stuff. I don't know that I have, you know what? I don't have like the share channel thing turned on either. That's a shame. So I just did it. So maybe try somebody spam me with emojis because I love emojis. I know there's some creators that are like, could you please not use tons of emojis? I don't care. I love emojis. Everybody's saying hey. So you're saying there's a chance. You would have to join the YouTube After 40 group, even if you're not 40. You would have to join that group. But I don't know that they've closed it to people not going. It's 27 days away. Woohoo. Yeah. Nightbot. Yeah. Try it again. I just turned it off. So hopefully it works. And I thought I had some timers set up on here, but I guess I didn't. I didn't set my commands up. So I need to grab them from my other channel. You can do it during a live show. Yeah, I just don't want to keep everybody waiting. Well, hello, Josiane. Nice to see you. Um, yep, fellow travelers, please hit the like button to let YouTube know that you like this channel. And oh, it looks, there we go. Hold on. Oh, there we go. We can do the emojis. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Keith. Oh, there we go. There's Keith. Nice to see you. Uh, yeah, and honestly, I don't mind people putting links. I have to say that I'm very blessed that I don't usually get trolls. Maybe I will on this channel but on my diet channel, I don't get trolls at all. Well, hello. I believe Liliana. Thank you so much. Making dinner at the moment. Usually on my other live stream, we always have someone every Thursday night. She goes to Buffalo Wild Wings. Always keeps us informed. It's the Apple emojis. Nightbutt doesn't like YouTube are fine. Oh, okay. Hey, Traveling Tea, nice to see you. I know you are a fellow cruiser as well, and I do see you over on my weight loss channel as well. And oh, so Josie Ann actually had a question for me earlier today. Oh, you're a solo lady traveler? Me too. I love traveling solo. Um, I have traveled with friends, and honestly, uh, my ex-husband actually was the worst traveler. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, well, I really want a person to share the experience with. And when I first started traveling solo, I really kind of missed this part about like seeing something and then having somebody to comment to it about or talk about it or say, look at this cool thing I just saw. I did miss that, but I don't miss having to put up with the rest of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see you all the time over at JC Calamity Jane's channel. I wonders how you don't get trolls without any monitor. I don't know what it is. Like I have been just blessed that I don't get trolls. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe because my channel's not that big. But I had one person that posted sort of inappropriate comments on this channel. A lot of the times it was really riding the line. But I think I like removed one of his comments, removed a couple of his comments a couple of times. And I think then like YouTube just started hiding him on its own for some reason. Oh, over 40 cruises? That's amazing. Uh, Traveling Tea. Yep. And then Josiane is also solo lady traveling. And then bearing it all with Candace. Hey, hey. So did you understand my directions for the like if you like I'm not saying or trying to push you into taking the train to the port, but if you want to give it a try, you have all that time to get there. It took me a little over an hour. I went downstairs when I got off the plane at Fort Lauderdale. I went downstairs to the baggage area and I went to the information desk. They gave me a flyer for the Metrolink and said the bus was outside, I think at like spot number F or something. The bus was there waiting. I got on the bus and I took it to a tri-rail station, which comes, I think, like every hour. And I bought a ticket at the kiosk and then I waited. And then I got on the tri-rail and then you just look at the map and it tells you like where you or Google it in advance and it'll tell you what stop to get off to switch to the Metro Link. And then you buy a ticket right before you walk in the turnstile on the Metro Link and then get on the Metro Link and then get off. If you get off at Brickell, there was a trolley waiting right there. So I don't know if it's worth the hassle for you, but I ended up spending under $10. So it was worth it for me. Oh, Solo Lady is a channel here in your chat. Thank you. Sometimes I miss things because things just go so fast. Okay, someone's saying hi to, oh, hi, Anissa. Nice to see you. Hey, like update on your son's toe. How did that go? Did he end up breaking his toe? We did not hear. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, there's somebody named Jeremy. Did I miss Jeremy? Hold on. Hold on. So many So many people. Okay, so Jeremy's there somewhere. Sorry if I'm missing your username. Let's see. So Grace says, Lila, she keeps it warm and fuzzy over there with all the cats. Oh yeah, there's a cat there. Where is? Oh, you can't see Kevin. Kevin's laying on the sofa behind me. And Malibu's in the window, so you can't see the rest of them. Nissa, Brickell in Miami. Yeah. I stayed last time I was there, I stayed. Oh, I think at like the Hilton something or other. Not broken. They found an old bone spur orthopedic summer for us. Oh, fun, 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 fun. Did the trolley take you all the way to the terminal? I didn't end up taking the trolley because I had hurt my back the night before and I was done uh with doing that like extra stuff. So I just got an Uber from there and it cost me like 20 bucks for the Uber, which was a lot because it was like a mile and a half. I know the trolleys will take you to a certain point in the terminal, but I don't know that it goes to Virgin. But you can get a lot closer with the trolley and then take an Uber for like the last like half mile to get there. Jeremy, hats on a mission. Okay, thank you so much. Brickell, we're set with Anissa. What is Brickell? Brickell is the downtown district of Miami. It's really pretty, lots of painted buildings, lots of new buildings. It's just a really, really pretty place. So Candace says, my anxiety can't handle all those steps. Maybe next time when I'm adventurous. I took an Uber, but I did take the trolley to Bayside Market to waste some time. Okay, cool. So are you on the ship already, or have you already done your Virgin cruise? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I know that you don't necessarily like share your dates before you go for privacy reasons, so I'm not always 100% sure what your timeline is. But yeah, I can see how that would make somebody anxious, especially like I was standing out in the sun and it was really, really hot. Once I got on the train, I wasn't like, once I got out of the airport, I wasn't really anxious because I knew that if like I got confused or something, the worst that could happen was I could get off at a stop and take an Uber. But I actually don't like riding in Ubers for a long distance by myself because it's like a 45-minute drive from the airport. And I usually try and do a shared Uber, but the last time I did that, it was a disaster because of the driver, not because of the person I was sharing with. Like I was chasing the Uber, like he came and pulled up. And the security guard was trying to stop him because I'm like, hey, that's my car. And he was like, literally, the security guard like jumped out in front of the Uber and tried to stop him. And the guy just like swerved off and then went to drive off. And I'm like, what is he doing? So he went like a whole block away, like out of the pickup area. And then it's like, I'm here. Like, where are you? And I'm like, dude, like you almost ran me over. I was sitting right there. And then I get in the Uber. And then we're like halfway there, and he's like, oh, I have to stop to charge my car. And thank God, like, I wasn't in a hurry. But could you imagine, like, if you're in a hurry and your Uber driver's like, oh, well, we got to stop for 20 minutes to charge my car? Never been to Miami. We only go to Orlando. I used to live in Orlando. I think about 8 years of my life. I'm originally from Florida, small town called Ocala. No one really cares about Ocala. I don't really care about Ocala. But I lived in Orlando for about 8 years. So, like driving down to Miami every once in a while to go on a cruise or to go to South Beach or do something fun like that. Or Butterfly Garden, where Butterfly World. I think it's Coral Springs or Coral Gardens or something like that. Keisha H, my weight loss channel is Amy Loses It. So all one word, just type in the search bar, Amy Loses It, and no apostrophes, no anything. Yep, Amy Loses It, and you'll find my weight loss channel. So I go live on that channel 6 p.m. on every Thursday. Plus I usually put out a video, and I just put out a video about the new Quick Pen. Showing how to use the brand new one that they just released for the United States. I've been getting a lot of people commenting from overseas that, oh, well, there should be a golden dose and there should be this. And no, they've redesigned the pens. And so I'm going to actually do a video for every shot because I want people to be able to see how the medication's going down and to be able to see what's in it. Also, too, like someone's like, the instructions weren't really clear for the second shot. Do you turn it all the way to 2 next time, or do you just keep turning it to 1? So I'm going to do a video for each shot, and I swear to you, I'm going to really, really try not to drop the camera next time I do my shot. But, for those of you who are on here who watch me regularly would know you would expect me to knock the camera off right when I'm taking my shot. Because what else would I do? Crossing into Broward already has me on edge, but Miami-Dade, yeah, that's survival mode. Stopping to charge the car. Yes, he most certainly did. It's when I did a cruise out of Houston, I took a Uber from the Houston International, what is it, IAH, like the bigger airport, to Houston Cruise Port or Galveston Cruise Port, and my guy stopped for gas. But luckily, other people were with me. But still, like, people, you're driving for a living, get it together. What in the world? Cannot imagine at all. That's horrible. Yeah, could you imagine? The horse care about, yeah, the horses do care about Ocala, Grace. But there's a lot that has just gone bye-bye because it's all been bought up by outside developers and they have run up the prices in Ocala. But what I hated about living there was it was so far from any of the airports. And I don't know. I went to middle school and high school and the first 2 years of college there. And I don't know. There really wasn't anything to do because you think about it, that was 30 years ago and the population was a lot smaller. There was a lot less stuff there. There's so much stuff that's built out on the main road we call 200 that was never there when I lived there. I don't know. It just wasn't a great place. People that had no motivation, no will to like move up in the world. So Keith, you have family near Ocala, Ocklawaha, and Dunellen. Yeah, my mom lived closer to Dunellen than she did Ocala. She lived way out on 484 near Rainbow Springs. And so like when I'd fly into Orlando and drive, it was like a 2-hour drive to get out to her place. She lived next to a cow farm. I prefer Fort Lauderdale, not a fan of cruising from Miami. Honestly, I don't know why all the cruises that I've been on lately have gone out of Miami. And the next one that I have booked for Florida is going out of Miami, but it's a group cruise with Foodies Vacation Squad. And so I didn't get to choose that. But yeah, I'm not a fan because I don't understand. Like this port has been there that how long, and you can't get your act together with the traffic, or you can't figure out some better way to get people there. Like if you can't get like some off-site parking and then bus people in, like maybe have a parking lot for this terminal and that terminal and whatever, and then bus people in to alleviate the traffic. Like, come on. Like that's just an absolute gigantic failure on their part because most of the time I've seen the traffic issues are actually created by them and not actually because of the traffic. It's because you're going along and then all of a sudden they've decided to merge all of the lanes down in one and have you make a U-turn and come back around and approach it a different way. It's just stupid. That's just my 2 cents. Galveston was a super easy port to get into, where I've done Fort Lauderdale and I thought that was pretty easy. Where else have I sailed out of? Southampton, but I took a bus from the airport. Uh, Me neither. Let's see. Hold on. When you drop when you drop the camera, all I could think about was Sheldon. Oh, I miss my Sheldon so bad. And honestly, like if Sheldon had been here, he would have done that. I was trying to like angle the camera down a little bit so you could see me giving the shot and see the medication, but instead I just knocked it right off the tripod. I like how you explained the new shot pen. Oh, and you understood it perfectly. Thank you. There were a few comments about how I over explained and took way too much time, but that's just me. Like, I just like to go through things thoroughly because my brain is on hyper mode. And if I don't take my time, I will miss the details. And unlearn, unlearn and eat travel. I've watched your videos. I don't know why I can't say your channel name. You stop for Bucky's. Yeah. Oh, I was just having this conversation with my brother about Bucky's because he just came up through Charlottesville on Monday to visit me. And I'm like, did you stop at Bucky's? He's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, oh, I love Bucky's. I need to. On the road, driving from Orlando. Fun, fun, fun times. I do not miss that drive. Yeah, I love Bucky's a lot. Now, I lived in Ocala as a kid, and as a teenager, my dad lived in Jacksonville. So when I got of age, I was expected to drive back and forth to Jacksonville. So I did so much time on Florida roads. And then when I lived in Orlando, I had to drive all the way to Jacksonville. So driving from Ocala to Jacksonville, believe it or not, even though Ocala is further north, it takes longer than driving from Orlando because Orlando is on much more of a major road than Ocala is. Well, hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Linnell. Leaving Nassau, so the circle keeps coming over your face, but I see something about Orlando. Yeah, I was just reminiscing about living in Orlando. I lived there, I think, a total of 8 or 9 years, but I'm from Ocala, and I spent probably 15 years living in Ocala before I moved on to Orlando. I liked Orlando pretty decently. I lived mainly, the first time I lived there, I lived right in front of the airport off of like 434 in Lee Vista Boulevard. I don't even know if the apartment complex is still there or if they put a giant car dealership over it. And I worked at the Sizzler on International Drive as a waitress for a while before I got my job at Disney working as a travel agent. So I did that for a couple of years before I moved to Atlanta. And then when we came back from Atlanta, like 3 years later, we moved to like the Hunters Creek area. And then I worked all the way across on the other side of town, almost to Bithlo, uh, over like way, way on the just on the other side of town. It was crazy. Way off of 50, like just like at the edge, the very edge of town. And Linnell has lived in Orlando as well, many, many years. But she was born in New Orleans. I was actually born in Orange Park, just outside of Jacksonville, because we lived in a little tiny place called Flora Home, Florida, which is just this little spot on the map. And that was the closest hospital. And then Keith says, I had my driver stop at Bucky's on the way to Galveston. Yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Be careful with offsite Miami. The car theft in Florida is number one. Well, here, like we had like an international car theft ring going on here, and they were breaking our gates in our apartment. Like our apartment has two entrances and they have gates. And the first couple years I lived here, they just kept breaking the gates over and over and over again. Then we got to COVID, and then we couldn't get parts to fix the gates. There's so many cars got stolen out of our garage. My homeowner's insurance and my car insurance went through the roof living here. But they finally, about a year ago, busted the ring, and it was like a huge, huge deal. So they were able to get the car theft ring that was going on here. It was so bad. Amy, drop your wink to your wink. A wink. I tried to put it in, but I don't. Here's the thing. How do I make somebody a moderator? I am absolutely clueless when it comes to this. Put user in timeout, ban user, delete comment. So that is all I know how to do. I don't know how to make somebody a moderator. Uh, do I have to do it on YouTube from my profile? Somebody's going to have to show me how to do that. How many cruises total for you? I think I'm on 14. I think this one coming up is going to be 14. So honestly, I haven't taken that many cruises. I took a bunch in the early 2000s, but I just took 4 last year. I took one the year before that, one the year before that, four last year. And this will be coming up will be my second cruise this year. And I'm going to try and take one per quarter. Just kind of like work's getting in the way. I have plenty of vacation time, but like it's really limited the dates that I can take each month just because of what I do for a living. It really stops me from taking a lot of time, like usually not before the 20th of the month. But I'm trying to work with my employer to remedy that because maybe I can like take more cruises, but actually work 4 hours a day while I'm on the cruises to get like the essentials done and then just make up the time later. And I know that sucks, but like it is what it is. So Dawn and Gary travel. So Dawn was born and raised in Miami. Woohoo! A lot of Floridians around here. So Wakeview Travel says May 27 we'll be sailing out of Southampton on the new Carnival Festival. Super excited. Yeah, I was looking at that ship because I know somebody in Foodie's Vacation Group has a group booked, a group tour, not a group tour, but like has something booked on it and has offered it up to the group. Oh, well, Willie, hold on. I gotta show you off. Thank you, Willie. You are my first member. Yeah, I hadn't made any member content yet because I didn't have any members. So yay! Thank you so much. Oh, hold on, Tuber Chat. Hey, Tuber Chat. Nice to see you. This is like maybe only my third live on this channel. Because I've been a bit shy, honestly, about my cruise content because it like when I first started doing it, it was a kind of a very different audience. LNL says, "Oh my God, you're bringing back memories. My kid's first apartment was on Lee Vista, not too far from Summer." Yeah. Oh, I lived on Bent Pine Drive, but I can't remember what the name of the apartment was. But I know there was like a really big drug ring that happened, and like a doctor got like arrested in our apartment. Actually, we got our car stolen from that apartment complex. Hold on, guys, I'm losing track because Amy is uh not very good at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can put youtube.com at Amy loses it. This is it. See if that'll work. If it'll let me put the link in there. I think I put the link in there for my weight loss channel. Okay, hold on. You grew up in the 305. Oh, I have a really nice picture of myself from the 305 in the Brightline station. There's a big 305, and I made sure that I took my photo with it. So it's 436, not 434. Oh, yes, you're right. I'm sorry. My mom lived on 484. It's 430. All the numbers, all the numbers. Everybody's saying hello. Yep. Linnell loves Buc-ee's too, driving between Florida and Georgia. I left an hour early so I can hang out and buy nothing. I do love, the banana pudding. Linnell, I think you and I have the same palate. We love ketchup. We love chocolate covered strawberries. I love banana pudding, flavored almonds. Oh, look, I forgot I have my reactions on. So there we go. So, yeah. So let's get our confetti on too. There we go. Sorry, I'm really a big child at heart, so I will be waiting for you to get here so we can sail her. Yeah, I really, really want to sail that. So maybe one day. Let's see. Oh, click the name and then click the three dots. I wonder if I can't do it because I'm in StreamYard. Let me go to my actual YouTube and see if I can do it. Let me see. Finding Losing It Grace, who's got the #1 spot. Add as moderator. Okay, there we go. There we go, Grace. You are a moderator. Congratulations, you have responsibilities now. I don't know what they are, but hey, Gary, nice to see you. No, I don't mind that at all. It's fine by me. Just don't call me stupid. That's all I care about. Sorry, there's a cat behind the computer now. Um, yeah, nice to see you. Thank you so much for subscribing and putting me over the 1,000 subscriber limit. And welcome. If you are in the UK or if you are somewhere else and just being English outside of your home territory. Yeah, work has a way of getting away with the cruises. You know, the thing is I have 6 weeks vacation, but it's just like gets so limited, like when I can only take the last week of the month, especially when there are a lot of like group cruises that I want to do. I'm like really trying to trying to figure it out. Uh, in their tuber chat, yeah, 14 cruises is a lot. I meet older people older than me, 55 every week, who say they're on their first cruise. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't necessarily think about cruising, or just a lot of people just don't have the money. And oh, sorry, cat, Jiminy Christmas. Hold on. Now I gotta back up. Sorry, there's a cat behind the computer. You know, people don't necessarily make vacationing their priority, and I do. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I rarely eat out. I rarely do anything for myself except save up for travel. And Linnell watches my channel and knows I am a huge budget traveler, and I do what I can to get my cabins and cruises at a discount. And so I try to get the steals to make sure that I can afford it. Because it is my life's blood. It is what I live for in life. During a live stream, find a person's comment, tap or click 3 dots next to the name. Yep. So I did that, but I couldn't do it in StreamYard. I did have to go over to my YouTube. I have it up on an iPad, so I was able to do that. Traveling with Josie Ann. Hi, Kevin. Oh, Josie Ann. Okay, so while I have you, she's saying hi to Kevin from Tuber Chat. So you were asking me about earlier today about weight loss for someone who is not really obese but overweight and maybe working their way up to obese. Here's my stance on that. For anybody who struggles with their weight, I think everybody should be able to use the weight loss medications, because after being on one for a year and realizing that it really does, it gets rid of the food noise. It gets rid of the food struggle for a lot of people, not everybody, but it actually allows people who are eating in a calorie deficit, getting it, you know, doing the things that they should be doing to lead, you know, to lose weight, to actually lose weight, because without the medication, I can't lose weight. It doesn't matter how many calories I eat, how much exercise I do, blah, 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 whatever. My body is biologically broken. End of story. So like it just doesn't work for me. So I have to use the medication. But like you said, like you're doing all the things, Josie, and you're eating right, you're getting your exercise, you're doing the things, and you just keep creeping up in weight. And that's what happened to me. And I don't want to see you get to 300 pounds like I did, because no matter what you try, you can't stop the creep of the weight creep. Like every year you're putting on 5, 10, 20 pounds. So you just need to, if you can't get your doctor to do it, go to the weight clinic doctor, like you said. If you can't get them to do it, then look into compounding. And let me tell you, do not underplay your situation. And especially like if you have type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, or any what they call comorbidities related to the disease of obesity, make sure that you play those up and that you make a big deal out of it. Don't let someone just poo-poo your idea of getting the medication, because um you know, like you said, like you just keep putting on more weight, and you are probably getting in the close to the obese category, and not just like there's overweight and then there's obese. But why should you have to struggle with it when the medication is there to help regulate your body and allow you to lose weight when you're eating properly? It's not a magic pill, people. It, like, you still have to do the right things in order to get the weight off your body. It's not magical. Like, it's just like taking high blood pressure medication or taking a diuretic or cholesterol pill. Like it helps, but you still need to do the right things to get your body to work. Oh, thank you so much, Tuber Chat. I appreciate it. Hold on, I'm trying to move this back because see if the cat has moved at all. Thank you so much, Willie, for becoming my first member. I really appreciate it. I know a lot of the ladies on here are members in my Amy Loses It channel, and I got to get back to starting to post some just random videos. Oh, because I got dresses. And Tuber Chat saying hey to everybody. I got more dresses. I got 3 behind me, and I'm waiting on 3 more to come for my next cruise. Fingers crossed that they arrive in time. Yeah. Oh, and you're on the first on Foodies as well. That's awesome. Willie likes to be the OG member. That is correct. So if anybody ever wants to listen to music with Willie, he turns on his radio and has a chat. Go over to Willie's Desert Hangout on YouTube. Fun times to be had. Let's see. Yep. So that is my YouTube channel. Amy Loses It. If you are interested in checking out my weight loss channel, I think there we go. You can also scan the QR code and it will take you to that channel as well. Okay, now where did my comments go? Sorry, clicking too many things. Well, thank you, the Cam fam. I really appreciate it. Oh, and there's Carol. Hey, Carol, nice to see you. Hold on, this jumping. Let's see. Hold on. It just really jumped on me. Hi, Willie. Hi, Juicy. Hold on. Wow, that really did jump on me. Woo! You people are having fun in my comments. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting back to where I was. How in the heck? Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Got it back. Sometimes managing the chat on this thing is like a full-time job. You almost need somebody uh doing it for you. Okay, there we go. Follow Amy's weight loss journey. Click on the link, or you can use the QR code in the corner and just scan it on your phone and it will come up. Thank you so much. I know I just did that one. Everybody saying hello to everybody else. And Lee Smith, hello, hello, hello. Nice of you to join. Look, it's been a long day. I actually think when I'm done with this, I got to get something to eat and I got to work again because I'm like so far behind. I've got like clients knocking on my door, like, where are my invoices? I am so far behind. A cruise chat with Amanda. Oh, well, thank you. Hello. Nice to see you. How much do I get paid? I don't know. Do you want to be paid in Mineola Tangelos? Maybe I could scrounge some of those up. Well, you know what? I made 46 cents today, so I could give you 10% commission. Responsibility is heavy responsibility. Linnell saying hello to Keisha. You're knitting. Oh, that would be a disaster with my cats. Wow, a few names I know. Great. Yeah, there are quite a few people in here, Gary, that you might have bumped into before. Thank you, Traveling Tea. Have a great day. Yeah, well, she's the comedian. Gotta love those fur babies. I love my fur babies. I really do miss Sheldon, though. He was a bundle of energy. I promised a free all expense cruise if I subbed. I come to collect. Well, you know what? I do in my inbox have one for Margaritaville, but that would mean I'd have to go with you. And I don't know that I could handle Margaritaville. It might do me in. Don't feel like I'm on my own here anyway. Listen, Z Gary. Well, hello, Carol. Nice to see you. I'm going to scroll down a bit. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Yep. Grace, don't give my secret away. I haven't done my weigh-in yet. Oh, I'm sure you guessed it from my comments. But yeah, finally, all it took was to have a public meltdown on my YouTube channel about it. And then I finally lost the weight. I don't know what it was. I almost like it kind of felt like my scale was broken because then it was like magically I got up and I lost 3 pounds. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what the heck happened? I don't understand. Um, Bent Pine sounds familiar. Would be funny if you lived in the same place as my kids. Camden, Largo Vista. No, I don't think I lived in Camden, Largo Vista, but I can look it up and I'll comment it to you. Oh, Linnell, did you ever figure out what I meant by meatball versus worm? And I told you to look at your shirt because you were wearing a meatball. I was wondering because you have so many meatball logos that you might actually know what I was talking about, but it's a very contentiously debated thing on whether someone likes the meatball or the worm, and I can't decide which one that I like. And for those of you in Mystery Land, I'm talking about the NASA logo. So like the round one is affectionately behind the scenes at NASA called the meatball. And then the old school red NASA logo where it's just the word, they called that the worm. And there's been behind the scenes at NASA, there has been a lot of back and forth on which logo was more appropriate. Because they took the meatball away and then they replaced it with the worm, and then they took the uh, worm away and replaced it with the meatball. I can't get the injection meds on my insurance, and OOP was way too expensive. Yeah, which is out of pocket. And it is. Honestly, it is. But for me, I started at 304 pounds and I felt like I was gonna die. I just like everything was starting to break down, shut down. And I had to do something. So I luckily still had a bit of savings account left, and sorry, the cat. Uh, and I have been using my savings account to pay for my medication. And I did get to a point where I exhausted it all, but then I got a really good year-end bonus and I was able to put money back in my pocket. And I got a pretty decent raise and was able to put that back in my pocket. But yeah, it is so hard. Have you tried just doing like the cheapest thing that you can find, like either one of the pills or one of the shots at like the lowest dose? Because I'll tell you, there are a lot of people that can live off of the lowest dose. So I don't know. I mean, to me, it was an investment that I could not make. And I even considered selling my car if I had to, because I have public transit. Or I could take an Uber on occasion if I couldn't use public transit for what I needed to do. But to me, it was that important that I would be willing to sell a vehicle that I couldn't replace just because the make and model that I have, it's nothing special, but it's just one that like is not manufactured the way it is anymore, and they've completely changed it, and I wouldn't ever be able to get that car back, which I love a lot. It's just a Toyota Prius, but it's a plug-in hybrid, but it was like a special model that they did, which doesn't mean it was more money. It was just like an in-between model with a special screen inside that they stopped making right after I bought it. And so I can't replace it, but I was just like, my health is way more important because if without my health, I have nothing. I'm single, I live alone, most of my family is deceased, and I don't have anybody that can come care for me if I'm sick or injured or whatever. I have to go into nursing care. So I couldn't risk being on the decline for one more day. And I had to do it. And so while it sucks, I pay $449 per month plus $5 for the pens, the needles, and it sucks because I could be doing a lot with that money. But it is what it is. I got to save my life, and it's the only thing that works for me. So I just had to do it too. Yeah, yeah, it's so bad that it's like so many people. And hopefully the medicines will become more accessible and affordable soon. If you look at orforglipron or the Wegovy pill, I think they start at like 149 per month. But I think it's such a racket that they even start that high because I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's all a money grab. That's all this is all of the time, anytime. Don't get me started about corporate because I work with finances and businesses and money all the time. And I know what businesses make and what owners make and board of directors make and shareholders make. It's ridiculous. Oh, well, thank you so much, John and Gary. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Is Linnell still on the creaky ship? Oh my gosh, I was watching that video because the Vision of the Seas goes out not too far from me. And I've actually been on board and seen the ship, but I've never sailed on it because I went on a travel agent preview with my ex-husband who was a travel agent. And that was a little scary. Yep, still on the creaky ship. Did you ever get your hair done? I swear it's so funny because I feel like we're on a soap opera on CN trying to figure out when Linnell can actually get her hair done and get it done with somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know why this is so difficult. 60 pounds less. Yes, thank you so much. So I started at 304 and I weighed in the other day at 244. So go me. I really, really wanted to be down to 200 before the cruise in May. Haven't managed to get there because my body just 1 pound a week. That's it. End of story. When you average it up, 1 pound a week. That's all it's going to do. It doesn't matter how little I eat, how much I work out, what I do. It does not matter. No, first of all, I interned at NASA for a summer 500 years ago, and I never heard that. Yes. It is a hotly debated topic because I work for a company that is a government contractor. So you can assume that we may know a thing or two being in the satellite industry about that. I can't really say it, but yeah, so I'm really surprised that you'd never heard somebody say meatball or worm before. Hey, Vicky at Foodie's Vacation. We've talked about a lot about you. I'm surprised your ears are not burning. Gary is here from Willie's channel. And then Willie is here as well. And guess what, Vicky? Willie is my first channel member for If You See KMK. So, Vicky, you fell asleep. I don't blame you, girl. You are retired. I'd fall asleep too if I was retired. Instead of up here doing this work all of the time. I tell you, so Keisha said I started at 285 in 2024, went down to 235, lost my job, decided not to go back to work. Doctor offered pills, but I didn't try. I may go back and try that, especially since I gained some back. Yeah, so the Wegovy pill, I would say the Wegovy pill is going to be more difficult because it has a lot of restrictions in the way that you can take it. But if you can follow those restrictions, you should get similar weight loss results to the injectable form of Wegovy, but do not expect it to be as good as Zepbound, Mounjaro. It is not, because that still is the king of queen of weight loss medication at the moment is the injectable form of tirzepatide, something like that. But unfortunately with Wegovy, the Wegovy pill, you're still gonna have the same side effects that you're gonna have with the injectable. So it does cause a little bit more gastric upset, and some of that is just fluctuating of your sugar levels. Sometimes can really be managed by making sure you're eating properly. The Eli Lilly pill goes up to 349. Yeah, I know. It really sucks. But there are a lot of people though, Anissa, that can manage with just the lower dose medication. So some people can handle being on the introductory, but I think they may have actually put a time limit on how long you're allowed to buy it at that cheaper price. Yeah, Willie's first again because Willie just has to be first. Hair is done. No wigs for the week. Hallelujah. That what? Okay, so the video that you did, I think you went to Columbia or something, and the lady talked you into getting your hair done, and the whole time I'm thinking, Linnell, she's not going to do your hair right. Honestly, like if it were me, I would have just had her take the braids out and then try and get my hair done later. But I mean, I know you wanted to give her a chance, but I'm just like, Lord, like I know that poor woman doesn't know what she's doing. I love a pound a week. I'm at 6.69 pounds per week. Yeah, everybody's different, but still, like you've got a lot less to lose than I do. So, um, people, it just really varies for everybody. And so Linnell says, I looked it up, Team Meatball. Yeah, I think I'm more partial to meatball than the worm. I agree. Um, yeah, Vicky said I sat in the chair and fell asleep. Willie is awesome. For some reason, I think you could write musicals because of the way you are, the way you talk. Well, thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. I did not have any side effects besides minor itching at the injection site first day. And a lot of people report that, and it has to do with the chemicals or a solution that they dissolve the medication in, and it can vary by pharmacy. And some people just have a uh, a reaction at the injection site, and they say that like once you've wiped off the medication with a alcohol wipe, like you've taken the needle out, that you can put a little bit of like Benadryl cream or something on it. Yeah, I do hope the price goes down over time. Oh, Randy, Scrow's Nest, what, 40 days? 40 days till you can reappeal your channel. I hope that goes really well because that's ridiculous. But I do agree with you on what you think got your channel demonetized. I think that because you have shorter videos and you had a lot of repetitive content in the shorter videos, not that it was bad repetitive, but you were just kind of repeating like the intro and outro, that could have got caught up in it. And Anissa's like, who is that sleeping behind you? That is Marshmallow. My dear little Marshmallow is 15 and a half years old. So I always worry because she's 15 and a half years old. But she seems to be doing well, bouncing around during the day as usual. Yes, 40 days. So Randy has 40 days left before he can reappeal his channel. Oh, I know a lot about subjects because I have too much information in my brain. I am an information detail person. Just crazy. I absorb things that I'm interested in. It's really, really crazy. Weight loss percent over 72 weeks. Zepbound produces 21%, Wegovy 15, the pill 13, Fendeo. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I say Zepbound or tirzepatide is king slash queen. It does have the highest weight loss numbers, as well as less reactions to the medication, because there's two medications in it, and the one counterbalances the effects of the other. So there's a GLP-1 that is in three of these, in Zepbound and both Wegovy's, and then there is a GIP that's only in the Zepbound, and that counteracts it. Now the Fendeo is a GLP medication, but it is not the same as any of the others. And I actually still need to do a video on Amy Loses It about all of that good stuff. So, and honestly, one of the reasons why I started the weight loss channel too was because I'm trying to lose weight so I can vacation and I can go on these cruises and do all of these um short excursions. Like I'm looking at my May one, and like everything is coming up like strenuous and moderate, which to me means difficult. And I'm like, well, I haven't booked any shore excursions, because I'm like, with my back, I can't be climbing hills or mountains or what the heck ever. And plus, they're so expensive. And I know a lot of people in the group are retired, and they seem to have money coming out their ears, and they don't even blink at paying $300 or $400 for a shore excursion. But that is not my budget. So I guess me and maybe a few other people who can't afford uh, these or don't want to pay those prices, we'll just have to get off the ship together and see if we can find something local to do, because I just can't do that. Uh, so I don't know. I was thinking there was one place that I was Santorini that I was going to do an excursion. But then when I read the reviews, they're like, uh, it wasn't as advertised. Like the person who was doing it would, like, instead of doing the tour, would then take you to a winery to try and get you to buy wine. And I don't drink alcohol. I don't want to go sit at a winery. I want to tour Santorini. So I don't know. Um, so cruise chat with Amanda, down 93 pounds on Manjaro. Yay! Isn't it life-changing? It is so life-changing. I know there's so many people that think they might want to take these medications and they really, really hesitate because they're scared. And I wasted a whole year not taking the medication because I was scared of it. And also I was struggling to get prescribed it, which is stupid because I was morbidly obese and like a 60 something BMI. Um, but honestly, like, these medications are a natural hormone in our body, and they've just been modified to work longer, to provide us with the benefits that we get from it naturally. But I don't know. Like, it is just slow life changing. The things, like, you'll have to stop by sometime, Amanda, and watch my Amy Loses It, because I should do a bunch of non-scale victories again when I do my live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on that channel. To just the little things that I can do now that I couldn't do 60 pounds ago. And I went out last night and I'm like, oh, I just need to do a quick walk. And then I got really bored. And then I realized that I had already walked a mile. I wasn't really um, like I wasn't like out of breath, and I wasn't like tired, and oh, I wasn't like exhausted or anything from walking, but I just was bored and I was tired of walking. But when I was done, I realized I had already walked a mile. And it was like, what the heck? Who is this person that can just go walk a mile and think nothing of it? Yeah, that's incredible, Amanda. Yeah, Alaska, I paid over 300 for stomach shirt. So ridiculous. Like, there's an Alaska cruise I'm looking at for May of 2027 with my group thing. I've been to all of those ports. I won't be paying. Keisha says, I did pain management therapy with a lot of aquatic therapy exercising that helped my back pain. That's awesome. Now, see, for me, my back pain would actually be more hurt with aquatic therapy because of the way my injury is. Water and I do not get along very well. Girl, we might be together in the ship's hot tub while everyone else is on, because I haven't booked anything either. Did you do the spa thing, the pass the thermal suite? Because I almost bought it today, but I wasn't right quite sure. Like, I would really love to do some of those ports, but honestly, like, I'm just so not broke out with money at the moment, and I want to be more fit when I attempt them because everything said strenuous. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, thank you, Grace, for dropping that in the chat. So if anybody wants to check out Amy Loses It, yeah, and so if it hadn't have been for Linnell and the group, the YouTube over 40 group, I would have never started Amy Loses It. And I actually need to do a video about my monetization. And I think the title of my video is going to be like something like YouTube paid me for a channel I didn't even want. Because I never wanted weight loss to be my identity. But because I show up there as me, as a real person, and the cruising one is just a little bit harder because there's this expectation that the cruising community has on what I should be doing. And I haven't quite found my footing yet with everybody in the cruising community. I'm getting there. I will get there. I'll end up finding things that all of you want to see out of me and putting out those videos. But yeah, I wouldn't have that channel um, if I had not been encouraged to split the two channels. But it worked out because Amy Loses It got monetized in 5.5 months, and this one took a year and 1 week to the day. Yeah, that's not a bad thing, Linnell, to hang out on the hot tub. Yeah, so Vicky, yeah, so you watched the April video. So she's referring to sea days and sunsets, and it was a video about the instant certificates from Royal Caribbean. So if any of you cruise travel and you gamble on Royal Caribbean, they have been making a lot of silent changes and not telling anybody. So they've been changing up their casino program. They just recently pushed up the dollar per point on video poker to $15 a point. Now, someone did say that they changed their pay tables and increased the odds of winning on some of the dollar amounts that you're paying, so that should offset it. But come on. And then also they took off, from what I could see, I swear I've seen a new rack up the rewards flyer, the flyer that's sitting on at the desk in the casino when you walk in and you take a photo of it or you scan the QR code in order to see what sailings are available. And they took away like the benefits for 400 and 600 points. And when you look at Sea Days and Sunset, and he shows all of the sailings that are available for those points, it's not there. It's just gone. So like they're taking away the very low value, and so they're really jacking up the cost of entry into their program. And honestly, the slots I've played on their cruises, I have made terrible dollar per point. I went from like $1 to $3.43. Yeah. So and then on on Virgin, I was getting points. I think I ended up getting them for about 36 cents. Let's see. So Gary is asking, can I ask you a personal question? How happy are you? Mark out of 10. I would say probably a 7. So I wouldn't say like I'm the happiest I've ever been. And mainly just because like I have some like issues behind the scenes that I'm trying to work out. Like my goal really is to move myself towards retirement and be able to travel as much as I can. But I've made life choices that don't necessarily agree with retiring. And yeah, so would I say like, no, I think I'm just really, I'm also really struggling with like just having the time in the day to do all my YouTube stuff and my work stuff. Work has been so busy for me that it's just taking over my life. And it's, I don't know, we're just in this really weird period with my employer as well, because with the, AI, I work in software development field, like custom software development field, and satellite field. And like, I don't know, it's just throwing everything for a loop. It's like unprecedented times. And so sometimes we just don't know which way is up or what we're doing. And sometimes like just things, I don't know, sometimes like I just have bombs thrown on my day and it just blows everything up. And then, it's 10 o'clock before I eat dinner and I can't even stop to remotely think about, well, what am I going to do for my cruise video? Because my brain's just fried. But there's a lot of good things in my life. I'm single. I enjoy being single. I love my cats. Everybody supposedly is healthy. I have a really good job. I make, get paid really well. I have a pretty respectable position. And I get to travel a lot. And I get to come on YouTube and talk to everybody and say, hey, even though there's, only 11 of you on right now, but that's okay with me. That's 11 friends that I get to have a chat with. So it is pretty fabulous. I'm pretty darn happy right now. Do I wish I could change things in my life? Like if I wish I could find an easier path to do some things in my life that would make me feel more relieved and closer to being able to retire. So 18 days, Vicky's going to be scoping out the form. She's going on Royal Caribbean Utopia, I think, right? So I can't wait to see uh, the new form, because I have a feeling that Royal Caribbean's really nickel and diming us. And honestly, I'm so over Royal's food that I don't even kind of really want to go on them, even though their casino program had been the most affordable to get into. But like, if their food is just going to continue to be terrible, I am not the person to be buying uh specialty restaurants, because you can't serve me halfway decent food in a free included restaurant. That just makes me madder than a bee in my bonnet. Right? Like, because that's the whole point. Why am I paying all this money per night when food is supposed to be included? As a new TA, I just got a flyer about cruise prices. Of course, the cruise prices are going up. Our Royal Caribbean, yeah, they're just going through the roof because people are paying it. Well, not this one. My next cruise is on Princess. The next one after that is Carnival. And the next one I may book after that is probably going to be Princess, because I plan on spending a lot of money in the casino. Oh, I plan on taking a lot of money to the casino. I'd hope I don't have to spend it all. I want to get a lot of points and get in their system and get discounts through Princess. Yay! Thank you, Vicky. That is member number 2. Woohoo! I really, really appreciate it. Vicky is a member of both my channels now, so thank you so much. Hey, Scotty J Travels. Oh my God. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I think this is only live number 3. It's actually the first live I've ever done from home for If You See Amy K. Here just celebrating my 1,000 subscriber mark. Yay! Literally the moment I saw it yesterday, I went in and I flipped that switch. And you know what, Anissa, if you're still on, I still need, yeah, I see you're still on. I still need to email you back and set up a time to go through your channel and help you with your uh monetization. I want you to make sure that you have every single thing set up. So the moment you hit 1,000, you just have to flip a switch. So if you have time this weekend, will you email me back and tell me, like, if there's a time that works for you, that and I can send you a link. I can send you a StreamYard link. You will need to come on a computer so you can show me. You'll need to be able to share your screen so you can show me your channel. If not, we'll figure something out, but I would love to be able to help you with that. No, I haven't booked anything. Maybe we'll chat offline and book something together. Yeah, can we do that? Because broken old people, myself, like, I can't do some of the stuff that the other people are doing. And also, I know you're very budget conscious about, you're not going to want to be spending $500 or $600 on some of those excursions. It's just crazy. We'll let you know what our casino offers on their symphony in a few weeks too. Oh, that'd be awesome. Any dream cruise destinations? Well, I think some of the ones that I'm going on in May to Turkey and Greece and Italy are definitely some of my uh, dream destinations. I absolutely do want to go back to Norway and redo the cruise that I did when I was almost 300 pounds and was miserable, because not only did I get sick, but I just was so overweight that I was just uncomfortable. And it was really hard to do things. So I actually have that cruise on hold, but right now the pricing is through the roof. They want like $6,300. Norwegian is another one. It's on Norwegian, and that's another one where the prices are out of control. But the Norway cruise I did before, like, the most beautiful places I've ever seen. And I can't wait to do it again. And oh, Linnell will be going, I think she's going on an Iceland cruise very soon. So I'm jealous. It is, well, like, one of the best things. Sorry, I'm like wiggling in my seat. I've been sitting in this chair since 8 o'clock this morning and my butt's getting sore. I have 4 cruises coming up in Carnival, and I don't like their food at all. Leaving next month. Yeah, that's tough when you go on a cruise line that you don't like their food. I haven't been on Carnival since 2006, so I can't judge how their food is yet till I get on board. Um, Norwegians was pretty good, but Royals was just, I don't know. It just not doing it for me. Why is food not a priority for them? Well, because they're saving money. So here's the deal. When I originally like booked my Icon of the Seas cruise, they had done like a huge media blitz with all the influencers, and they put special food on the Icon of the Seas. So everybody would brag about all of the food and look at this and look at this and isn't this great? And oh my gosh, this tastes fantastic. Well, then I started hearing rumblings over the next 6 to 12 months that they were changing the food and people were complaining that it was really awful. And when I got on board, I kind of had to agree that there was a lot of it that was awful. Some of there was like one place that had like these four little, like kind of like takeout style restaurants, and the food was okay the first one or two times, but so much of it was like covered in all of these sauces that all had cornstarch in it. I'm allergic to corn. So I kind of struggled a little bit with that. And the menus didn't change at all, ever. So, like, you're on a 7-day cruise. How many times are you going to want to eat the exact same thing? The one thing I actually loved the most was the chicken nuggets at base camp. Um, yeah, which is sad. And the kids' food, the kids' buffet, and the stuff down on the kids' level, which was it's more a toddler area, not really kids. It's like for 5 and under. That area was pretty empty most of my cruise because all the kids were a little bit older. And so they were all up at the top. So I would go down there to the kids' buffet. I had the better food. Oh, you still haven't seen the trip announcement by Robin Alley? Yeah, just go into the community and the community tab, and they actually made a thing for it. Look to the left, and it says like 2027 cruise. So I'm talking about like the Grounded Life retirement community, the YouTube over 40 course. It'll be in the description of this video. If you're interested in looking that on like how to do a YouTube channel, like I just got 2 channels monetized in a year. So the course works. If you're looking to monetize your channel, the course really works. And there's one community that is for retirement, like retiring and living on points. Like hotel points and credit card rewards points. And then there is a community on doing YouTube after 40. You don't have to be 40, but it is a great course. And the description and everything is in my bio, in the description, the details of this video down below. And if you do sign up with them, they do pay me a small commission. If you sign up for that, but there are group cruises. So Vicky, if you go into the community, you'll be able to see the group cruises there. Hold on, I was going to also put up, let me see if I have, digging through my media assets, I might actually have, oh, here we go. So see if I can do this. Oh, Lordy, hold on. Gotta take your comment off. Yeah, so hold on, so many buttons. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So there's the YouTube After 40 course, and it comes with its own community. There's the Retirement Travel Jumpstart, and it comes with its own community. And then there is the bundle. You can buy them together and save $100. And there's a lot of great creators in there, a lot of people. I think 144% above the industry average of monetized channels on YouTube. So that's how much it has really helped people in the community to actually be successful on YouTube. So it is pretty darn fantastic. So if you're really trying to, if you're, a channel that's struggling and can't figure out why your channel's not working, or if you're looking at starting a channel or you're new to starting a channel, it really is a great community. Let me see if I have, let's see. So for instance, this is the kind of the course curriculum for the YouTube After 40, and it does get updated all of the time. There's 52 lessons, 7 hours of video content, and it's all on your own. So you go in, you can retake the course and rewatch the videos as many times as you like, and then content gets added all of the time. And even Linnell contributes to some of the courses. I think she added a thumbnail course really recently. So yeah, so it's just a really great community. And you know, Rob and Allie have, I think, 5 or 6 YouTube channels. Um, I think their main channel is almost up to 100,000 subscribers, but their other channels have thousands of subscribers as well. And then this is kind of like a little bit of the curriculum of the retirement travel jumpstart community for retiring in Asia or across the world, using hotel points and things like that. And then there's 92 lessons there with 8 hours of video content. And then you get access to group trips. In the community. So when you sign up, you get a little community tab as well. So it is, I think it's definitely worth the investment. Hold on. Can I just add myself to the stage? Thank you. Sorry. This, this newfangled thing called technology, I can't always get it to work. Yeah, the chicken nuggets are great at base camp. Yeah, 6,300. Woo, yeah. It was supposed to be my goal weight cruise, but I'm not going to be a goal weight then. So I was thinking of rescheduling it to 2028. But I love the itinerary. I've been on that exact sailing before. Uh, but maybe with Princess, maybe if I get in the casino program, I might be able to get a similar itinerary for a lot cheaper. Because I really don't want to get into Norwegian's casino program because it's too expensive. Yeah, so just email me, Anissa. Tell me when you're available. I should be free this entire weekend, except, yeah, I'm not free Friday, but I should be available except Sunday between uh 10 and 1. I have YouTube community stuff to do. Yeah, so definitely go check it out, Vicky. Hey, Jennifer. Nice to see you. Glad that you got off work. Thank you so much for the congratulations. And yeah, definitely. And just make sure you use my link, Anissa, so I can I can at least get a little commission off of it. Rob and Ellie are very generous with what they pass on to people who get other people to buy their course. And I think it's the only like learning course that I invested in. Now, before I started my YouTube channel, I did spend about 6 months doing research. I watched all the blowhards on YouTube, all the gurus, blah, blah, blah. I watched, and then I really weeded out people who I thought were actually giving good advice. And I started taking notes and then I'm like, well, you know, I've been watching Robin Alley for a while and it was only $197. I'm like, I should just invest in it in myself. And if it doesn't teach me anything, at least then I'm part of the community and I can talk to other creators. And there's so many people in there that give such good advice. So that really has been a blessing. And I learned quite a few things. Were there things that I knew already? Yes, because I put in the work. But were there things that were very helpful in the course? Absolutely. And I don't know, it's just been great. I met Jennifer there. And she has a great channel, Cruiseaholics Anonymous. And she's not quite to monetization, but she's getting there. So her memberships, her subscribers are constantly going up. So Norwegian has that buy one, get one double deal. Buy 150, you get 300 to use on any cruise. Oh, interesting. Sometimes they do buy 250 and get 500. So is that like buying like a gift certificate and then you get extra money? Because I've never done that. Because I know they do a lot of the like buy one, get the second person for 70 off or 50 or 100% off, but I'm not bringing anybody with me. So a lot of the sales on the cruises are just not relevant for me. I just joined You Are Comped and they're already sending me trips. Yay. My bad thing was I waited to join You Are Comped until after like all my deals were done. And so right now I just have like the MSC and the Margaritaville. So I have one free cruise sitting in there from each of them. But since I'm going on Princess, I'm just going to wait for that and then resubmit, like submit a Princess, my points and an offer from Princess when I get that, because I'm not walking off that ship without something. That is all there is to it. Oh, thank you so much, Anissa. So I have 3 members. Yay! So that means that now I'm going to have to do some kind of member video. But since it's private and members only, it can be anything that I want it to be. So maybe I'll get some of my footage together from my Virgin Voyages, because I am still a huge Virgin Voyages fan. Loved, loved, loved that ship. Loved the food. Was so amazing. So thank you so much, Anissa. I truly appreciate it. It's been my only learning course to love them. I was one of the train fans from years ago. Yeah, I actually started watching them because of their train journey. And then I kept saying, why the heck are you riding Amtrak? Because, I live on the Northeast Corridor, as they call it, and I take Amtrak all the time. And it can be pretty darn terrible. So now I try to only take it when the Acela which is the business class train, and you can pick a seat, is on sale cheaper than the business class on the regular. But luckily, when I travel for work, when I go to Philly for my job, I am at a level enough that they will pay for business class for me. So I'm special like that, that I qualify for business class instead of a coach class like the rest of the employees. It's hard to sail the 7 seas now. Yeah, sail in the 7 sea now. I didn't know you had a link. Yes, ma'am, I have a link. It is in the details of this video. It's in the details of a lot of my live streams on my other channel. And if you ever can't find it, I can email you a QR code or a link to it. So I've actually sold 2 courses and made 2 commissions, which is fabulous. Actually, one of them was one of my friends, but hey, whatever. I'm not complaining. It's like cruise money that you can use towards sailing, free money. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, the NCL buy one, get one. You can double and even triple use your free money. Huh. I'll have to check into that. Because I did, there were things I liked about NCL, but like after being on the Icon of the Seas and seeing how well that they did their venues, and then being on the Prima and seeing how terrible like their venues are, where you just can't get in and do anything. I don't know. They don't keep them open, so you can't just go in one of the lounges and sit. You have to like go outside, or you have to go sit in the atrium, and the atrium is way too small and not enough seats. I never managed to get a seat down in the atrium when music was playing. I had to go like three decks up and just kind of sit on the edge of a table or something. It's just weird. No sailing around the Med. Maybe one day. You're right, Gary. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. Is that because um because of all the conflict that we can't do some of the places? Just sitting here in the casino playing buffaloes with my Linnell with her 6,100 and 2 points, and I'm only down $500. Had the best dinner from the Asian night in the Windjammer, listening to y'all trash Royal Caribbean. You are so lucky with your points. It's just amazing. Like, I have gotten so fleeced when I've been in the Royal Caribbean casino. I don't know what it is. I did pretty good on Virgin till the last 2 nights, and then like I was losing so fast, I'm like, not gonna do this. Now, on occasion, some of the food in the Windjammer can be good. Honestly, the Indian food in the Windjammer was really on point. It was some of the best Indian food I've ever had, but some of the other stuff can be sketchy. Well, hey, Mary Ella, nice to see you. So this is Mary Ella's 360, another friend on a weight loss journey. Yeah, the icons are unbeatable. I really, really want to go on one of them that goes out of Port Canaveral. I'm trying desperately to get my stepmother to agree to it. But honestly, Vicky checked some pricing for me, and it was so bad. It was I just should sell my car at this point to pay for a cruise. And yeah, Grace Buffalo. I can't believe she's playing Buffalo and actually winning. Vicky knows all about losing to Buffalo and Mo Mummy. Um, and yeah, hey Jennifer. Jennifer's part of our group over at the YouTube After 40. Marila's saying hey to Grace. Even the Red Sea, which I love, you can pop over to the Dead Sea at the top. My ex-husband actually went over to the Dead Sea and had some photos taken. Uh, Please explain the appeal. I know, Jennifer. So please explain the appeal of Virgin. It seems like it would be boring. Party, sure, but what about other shows and activity? Broadway type shows. Well, they do have other shows. They have a comedy show, they have a variety show, and then they have kind of like cabaret style shows. Uh, I did one that was called Love, 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 and I did one that was called what was it? Something's Library, Lola's Library. And they were both pretty phenomenal. Were they Broadway style in a big giant theater? No. Were they more intimate venues where the performers were really close to you, but they had like really fabulous costumes and really talented people and amazing dance routines? Yes, absolutely. So there's plenty of entertainment, plenty of games and trivia and karaoke, and they actually have a karaoke room that you can rent for free. um, and the food is just phenomenal. The service is phenomenal. Um, and there's just so many places to go and get food. It's just like all over. The Well, I say that the casino is a little small, sure, but it was never crowded to the point that you couldn't play in the casino. There was just so many places and so many little bars that had great seating, but all of it was open all of the time. Uh, and so like there wasn't like on Norwegian where so much stuff was closed off that you couldn't use it. Um, and then Vicky says, I love the grab and go Pearl Cafe. Yeah, I liked the Pearl Cafe to a point, but like, I don't know, I have a thing with stuff like sitting there for a while. I'm used to your live on the other channel. Yeah, I don't usually go live on this channel, but I wanted to celebrate my 1,000 subscriber, uh, hitting my 1,000 subscriber mark on this channel. And I think I need to start going live at least once a month on this channel because I just don't. I usually just do my pre-recorded videos and I'm falling behind because of work has sucked the life out of me. But it's my job and it's how I support myself, so I got to do it. Mo Mummy is the best. Yeah, yeah. I played Mo Mummy with like $20 one time and lost it in like 5 seconds flat. Congratulations on your 1K. Time to cash those coins. Yep, the 67 cents I made yesterday will get me far. Just join YouTube After 40. Oh, fabulous. There's so much information in there. And yeah, don't be afraid to go in there, introduce yourself, ask any questions. Everybody there is there to help you. So, and if you don't get an answer, then repost or tag somebody and see if you can get somebody to help you with your channel. So make sure you watch the course, watch it twice, because that will answer most of your questions about YouTube. Buffalo is your nemesis. Never even got a bonus yet. Yeah, isn't that amazing that Linnell's got 6,100 points? I swear she is the queen of winning. She's won 2 or 3 grands recently. Like, just insanity. Anonymous Mo Yeti. Won a hand pay on Buffalo yesterday. Wow. Your baby in the back. Yeah, a little marshmallow. She's been sleeping there. She's so cute. Amy, how much do you play a hit on Mummy? I usually just play the bottom denomination. I didn't play very much. I only got $20 in and that was it. I ran away. The machine that I ended up liking that I got paid the most for was on Virgin, and it was like the special 3-wheel machine. And let me tell you, It was what they call a high volatility machine, which it didn't nickel and dime me. It didn't pay me back a bunch of 40 cents and 60 cents on a 88-cent bet. It would be like I would play and play and play and then hit a $20 and then hit a $50 and then 150 and 300s and then 700s. So I was hitting a lot of big wins on that machine. And then, yeah, hand pay, congratulations. Um, you don't have to really talk Vicky into Buffalo. You know she loves her Buffalo. Vision has a new game called Buffalo and Friends, and the bonuses trigger more chilies, wicked winnings, or the cash man. I'm in love. Oh my gosh. You know what they had on Icon of the Seas that I fell in love with was a coin pusher slot machine. So the video screen was basically you'd spin and then it would throw coins up into the coin pusher and then they would fall down and that's what you would win. And then there would be like special things that would pop up, you know, how they do like extra dollars or like a top or a gem or something. And then as you're playing, they would come down. So it wasn't like, you know, real coins like you see in the machines in the cruise line, but it was like a digital electronic coin pusher, and I was so in love with that machine. I think I must have played it five hours on $400, and I got 410 points. Amy will lose her mind before she reaches her goal. Yeah, and Amy loses it. I did actually lose my mind last week. Finally won on Mo Money Tuesday. I was betting 225. Yeah, and of course, the more you bet, the bigger you get. Oh, well, thank you, Mary Ella. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Malibu, quit kicking my computer. Thank you, Mary Ella. I really appreciate it. Thank you to I know that one other person gave me a super chat as well, and I can't see them from here. And we got 3 memberships, I believe. So Anissa, Vicky, and Willie all signed up for memberships. If I missed anybody, just tell me. So I really, really appreciate it. And I have kept y'all on here way too long. It is an hour and a half. And I try not to, to keep you over an hour. So I just want to thank you again all for watching my channel, subscribing, hanging out with me. You know, I'll try to do a live more often and maybe once a month on this channel, just so we can have a chat and you don't have to just watch the pre-recorded Amy talking about cruise and casino content. So Vicky's like, I should have just left it then. Vicky, you know, I missed a lot of the live today, Vicky, because of course, someone put a meeting on my calendar while we were on the live and took up my 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock spot because that's what they do. It's like a bullseye when I have my calendar marked off for Vicky's Foodies Vacation Live, like it's a bullseye for somebody to put a meeting on my calendar. So, well, thank you so much, Linnell. I will chat with you again soon. Hopefully, I should be able to make Sunday with no problem. This past Sunday, all my friends were in town from Philly. So I was trying to listen, but I didn't want to miss out on their conversation because I don't get to see them very often. Bi-weekly, Amy, publish. Okay, Grace. Okay, twist my arm. You know, I actually like doing lives better. It's easier, but you know, there's YouTube reasons why you don't want to try and live off of doing lives if you're really trying to make a living at YouTube. So yeah, make sure everybody thumbs up the video on your way out and you know, check out my channel if you're looking for a great way to save money on cruises. I have some great Royal Caribbean casino comp information on there about how I got a free cruise on Virgin out of it, got an extremely discounted cruise on Carnival Cruise Lines out of it, and I got 3 free cruises out of Royal, out of playing $400 on the Icon of the Seas. And I could have gotten a lot more had I played my cards right or played my dollar bills right, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I learned the hard way and made all the mistakes, so you don't have to. So yeah, so just make sure you check out my videos, and I greatly appreciate it. So I wish you'd do a master class on that because, geez, there's a million lives on GLP-1. Seems like every night. It's crazy. Yeah. There is a million lives on the GLP-1. And yeah, so maybe on my Amy and 10 channel, or I could do a video about, why you don't want to do lives. Actually, I was thinking about turning that channel into a how-to, like, YouTube tips, but I just haven't had the time. Because I'm telling you, like, after I'm done with this and I get something to eat, I have to go back to work. And I already put in like 8.5 hours today, but I've got clients that can't wait for the invoices any longer, and I'm 10 days behind. So, woo. Thank you so much, Vicky. I really appreciate it. Hope you won't talk to sleep before the after party tomorrow. No, I have, yeah. I have a setting on my calendar. Usually nobody bothers me Thursday afternoon. So I have an alarm set for your after party tomorrow right before my live at 6 p.m. So Vicky goes live tomorrow at Foodies Vacations. That's her channel name. She goes live talking about everything to do with cruising in the after party tomorrow at 5 p.m. and then Friday morning at 10 p.m. I meant to fall asleep. Yeah, no, I should be good because I don't sleep. I can't fall asleep if I don't sleep. Have a good night. Thank you, Don and Gary, for hanging out with me. Thank you, Gary. Hopefully I'll talk to you again soon. I'll make sure that I try and get over to Willie's channel during the day while I'm working. You need to hire part-time help to edit your videos. That way you can just record and publish. That would be nice, but I'm a control freak. You have so much good content that needs to come to realization. I have a lot of good ideas. I just hope, I just wish I could get them out. Yeah, Vicky, I hope you don't fall asleep. Maybe set an alarm, Vicky. Set an alarm at 4:30, 4:45, and 4:55. So you'll be ready for your live stream instead of sleeping through this one. Yeah, I get it. And the hard thing with this is, like, once you put it in, you can't get it out. And even if you delete it, it doesn't delete it from StreamYard. So if you delete it on YouTube, it still shows up in StreamYard for me, and I can't tell that you've deleted it unless I'm looking in the little box on the screen, which I can't read that. I'm too old for that. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out and celebrating my 1,000 subscribers. There we go. Make sure you give this a thumbs up. We're celebrating. And have a fabulous day. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Yep, just watch the replay. And remember, the comments, the live stream comments will show up on the screen, but they won't show up with the video for 24 hours after this video is posted. So if you want to see what everybody's saying while the video is going on, you just have to wait 24 hours for that to show up, but they will be there. So yeah, so if you're looking for anybody's channel name, pretty much everybody on here, their channel name, the ones that have their channel name is the same as their handle that's showing. So make sure you check them out. Foodies Vacation, Cruiseaholics Anonymous, Losing It Grace, wonderful, wonderful weight loss channel. Don and Gary's Travels as well, and Reset with Anissa. And says, lives make me so nervous. Once it's monetized, I'm going to work on my retirement-ish channel. Girl, if you're thinking retirement channel, do it. It is like the hot thing right now. People are getting monetized in no time flat with retirement content. I'm not enough of there yet to do one, but if I'm so jealous of the people that can, you have to do it. Absolutely have to do it. 100% have to do a retirement channel. So there's your homework, Anissa. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Move if you see, find a run.